Imagine being dropped into a pitch-black cave system. No flashlight, no phone, no way to see your own hand in front of your face. You'd be helpless, stumbling around like a blind person. But 50,000 years ago, your ancestors would have navigated those same caves like it was broad daylight. They could hunt, craft tools, and even perform delicate tasks in complete darkness. Recent archaeological discoveries have revealed that prehistoric humans possessed night vision capabilities that would make modern night vision goggles look primitive. And here's the shocking part. We still carry the genetic blueprint for this superpower. It's just been switched off. Our ancestors lived in a world where darkness wasn't just an inconvenience. It was prime time for survival. The most dangerous predators hunted at night. The best prey came out after sunset. Fresh water sources were safer to approach in darkness. Our ancestors didn't just survive the night, they owned it. Archaeological evidence from sites like Qasim Cave in Israel shows that humans were conducting complex activities in areas with zero natural light. Tool making, food preparation, even artistic cave paintings, all done in conditions that would leave modern humans completely helpless. Dr. Ran Bakai from Tel Aviv University concluded, these people were operating in darkness with a level of precision that suggests they could see far better than we can today. Fossil analysis adds even more proof. Prehistoric human skulls show enlarged eye sockets, up to 20% larger than modern humans. Their orbital bones are thicker, designed to support much larger eyes and more complex visual processing systems. The optic nerve channels in ancient skulls are significantly wider, suggesting they could process much more visual information simultaneously. They weren't just seeing in the dark, they were seeing better in the dark than we see in daylight. Neanderthal remains show their visual cortex was 30% larger than ours. They literally had bigger brains dedicated to superior vision. So how did they do it? Scientists have identified several biological adaptations that gave prehistoric humans supernatural night vision. Fossil evidence suggests they could dilate their pupils up to 40% wider than modern humans, allowing drastically more light to enter their eyes. They also had a highly developed tapetum lucidum, the reflective layer behind the retina that amplifies available light, something most modern humans have lost. And their retinas had nearly double the rod cell concentration of ours, making them incredibly sensitive to even the faintest light sources. Their brains were also wired to process visual information differently. Modern humans rely heavily on color vision, cone cells that work well in bright light but fail in darkness. Prehistoric humans had enhanced monochromatic processing. They saw the world in ultra-high definition black and white that revealed details invisible to us. They could detect movement at distances we can't even see objects. They could distinguish between different types of darkness. The difference between open sky, forest canopy, and cave systems, to them, darkness had texture, depth, and meaning that we've completely lost. So what happened? Why did we lose this incredible ability? The answer lies in one of evolution's cruelest trade-offs: fire. When humans mastered fire control around 400,000 years ago, everything changed. Artificial light meant we no longer needed to see perfectly in the dark. Instead, we could extend our productive hours and develop new skills around firelight. But evolution is ruthless about efficiency. Maintaining superior night vision requires enormous energy. Larger eyes, bigger visual processing centers, more complex neural networks. If you don't need it, you lose it. Over thousands of generations, humans with smaller eyes and simpler visual systems had an advantage. They could dedicate more energy to developing other skills: tool making, language, social cooperation. We traded our night vision for intelligence. We gave up seeing in the dark to become masters of fire, language, and technology. But recent genetic studies suggest this trade-off happened much more recently than we thought, possibly within the last 50,000 years. Which means the genetic instructions for night vision might still be recoverable. Scientists analyzing modern human DNA have found what they call dormant vision genes, genetic sequences that control enhanced night vision, still present in our genome but switched off. Dr. Constance Crete from the Vision Research Institute discovered that everyone carries genes for enlarged pupils, enhanced rod cell production, and improved light sensitivity. They're just not active. Some humans today show partial activation of these genes. People who naturally see better in low light, who don't need night lights, who seem to navigate darkness with unusual confidence. Certain populations even show higher activation of night vision genes. People whose ancestors lived in extreme northern or southern latitudes, where long winter nights were survival challenges, retain slightly better dark adaptation. Some researchers believe these genes could potentially be reactivated through gene therapy. Others think specific environmental conditions might naturally trigger them. The blueprint for superhuman night vision isn't lost. It's just sleeping in our DNA, waiting for the right conditions to wake up. Our ancestors didn't just survive in darkness, they thrived in it. They possessed night vision capabilities that allowed them to hunt, explore, and create in conditions that would leave us completely helpless. We traded away this incredible superpower for the ability to create fire and develop complex societies. But the genetic potential still exists within us, hidden in dormant DNA sequences that remember when humans were masters of the night. The next time you're stumbling around in the dark, remember, your ancestors would have been perfectly at home. The ability to see in complete darkness isn't science fiction. It's human heritage we chose to abandon. Would you trade some of your modern abilities to see like our ancestors did?